we can change the colors, ambient colors. See that? Ambient color. So you get all kinds of choices of colors, combinations of colors. So I don't know about you, but I get confused easily these days. There's so many small hatchbacks on the road from Honda and Hyundai and Subaru and Mazda and the Mini Cooper and Volkswagen. So I have a hard time keeping them all straight. We're going to try to help you out here just a little bit by talking about the 2025 Volkswagen Golf GTI with the 2.0 liter turbocharged engine that produces 241 horsepower with 273 pound-foot of torque. Now it has got a 7-speed automatic transmission that'll take you from 0 to 60 in about 5.4 seconds. And it's a sporty looking hatchback, let me tell you. King's red metallic color in this front wheel drive hatchback. And it has 4 drive modes that you could drive in. You got the Eco and the Sport and the Custom and the Comfort modes. All of those have different configurations for the gauge cluster and different colors and different suspension and power. It has this subtle yet sporty redesign, including sharper LED headlights, revised bumper and daytime running lights bar in the front, and it has an illuminated VW GTI logo in the front, as well as puddle lamps that have a beautiful design that say GTI in them to help you in and out in the dark. You also have 18-inch alloy wheels with all-season tires on the exterior of this beautiful compact hatchback. Volkswagen is now integrating ChatGPT into its models this year, and so that is kind of fun to play with. It gives you extra access to voice-activated heating and cooling or navigation or your radio stations, but also it can help you with all the other questions you might have for ChatGPT. Maybe you're looking for financial news or sports scores. Whatever you're looking for, you've got ChatGPT integrated into this 2025 Volkswagen Golf GTI. So we're inside the 2025 Volkswagen Golf GTI. This is a front-wheel drive, 4-cylinder vehicle, good power, very sporty. It has sport seats that really have bolsters on the side to help you stay in your seat. And it's clean technology. This is 12.3-inch touchscreen that has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto and all the functions here. And it's very easily accessible. Even the climate control is on this screen. As you can see, we've got automatic. This is for the fan. Clima tells you where the air is coming out at this particular point. You could change that configurable. And the other thing I like about this, it also has, this is the volume button, believe it or not, right here, that slides. Now I don't have the radio on, but you slide back and forth to hear the volume That's all it is, sliding. Then you've got the temperature controls as well, red and blue for cold. Oh, that's making it warmer now. Oh, you want to get cold. The other thing I like about the screen is this is the auto start stop override, and it's right there where you can see it right up front. You have to do that every time you turn the car on if you don't want that start stop override, which I appreciate being able to turn it off right there. As we move down, we've got some other buttons here. This is a climate control, and then there's this. These are very touch sensitive, like you barely touch them, and you get the different. This is for modes, driving modes. You've got eco, comfort, sport, and custom modes. Click on those. Moving down, we've got a couple of charge ports down here, deep in recess down here, and then wireless charging for the phone. And then you've got this interesting gear shifter here. First of all, the start stop engine, the turning on the engine button is right here. Turning on and off. Right below there's a park button. And then you've got the shifter, which you press forward to go in reverse, and you press reverse backwards to go forward. Very confusing. And then I find that this is easily confused here. The park button is right next to the turning on off button. I find that to be a little confusing. We've got a parking brake here, and then this is also when you go into drive, you can go into sport, econ, sport, econ. Little cubby here for perhaps phone cases, and then we get down here into the cup holders. These actually retract, not retract, so you've got an open space here, but if you want it to be a cup holder, you press the button. And then I could sort of squeeze my Stanley cup into there. And then this fits another cup there. This is another charge port, now there for charging. And then you've got a very small center storage compartment right down here. And when we go up here to the dashboard, you got a digital cluster, which is very colorful. The other thing I noticed here, maybe I could find it. We can change the colors, ambient color. See that? Ambient color. So you get all kinds of choices of colors, combinations of colors. So we're going to go yellow and red, or no, yellow and purple. I don't know. Does it show up as purple? There you go. And that then changes the colors around the gauges. And I'm sure at night it changes the ambient color coming through the lights down by our knees. So pretty easy to change your colors to whatever you want. Moving up here, we've got the lights, which everything is very touch sensitive. You don't even have to barely touch it. And that's an emergency call button.
This service is deactivated. Please contact the customer service representative.
Yeah, didn't mean to do that, but that's because it's so easy to touch. This is for the sunroof. Barely touched it. And it opens up.
No muscles required.
So in general, it's fun to drive. It's a sporty, so you've got some paddle shifters here on the steering wheel. So if you put it into sport mode, then you could shift first, second, third, fourth, that right here on the steering wheel. So you've got very quick power for a 4-cylinder, very fast. When you're in sport mode, you can conserve fuel, eco mode, or just regular normal driving. So that's the interior look at the 2025 Volkswagen Golf GTI SE Sport Sedan. Got a 3-zone climate control, so you got different climates for the driver, passenger, and then grandsons in the second row have their own climate. They also have a nice fold down armrest in the second row with cup holders. Nice to have that with the grandchildren a little antsy after school. Safety-wise, you've got adaptive cruise control and blind spot monitors. You also have parking sensors, but you don't have any front cameras, which I've become spoiled now. I like having front cameras. Space and practicality, you've got 19.9 cubic feet of cargo space with the seats up. You put those second row seats down and you've got 34.5 cubic feet of cargo space with those rear seats folded. Fuel economy is really good news for this Golf GTI. You get 24 miles per gallon estimated in the city, 32 miles per gallon estimated on the highway, so combined 27 miles per gallon. Base price for the 2025 Golf GTI, $37,420, and then you had destination and delivery. So all told, as tested, $38,835. Hey, I want to take a moment to thank you for watching Car Guy Drives. We put a lot of effort into producing the best quality videos about new cars that we can, and we appreciate your support and your comments. Please leave it below if you have a comment. If you want to leave a financial donation, say thanks. There's a way to do that. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, please do, and come ride shotgun here at Car Guy Drives. Now, back to the review. Some of my pet peeves with this vehicle include those tight racing seats. They have side bolsters that keep you nice and secure for racing or for driving in tight corners, but I usually keep my key fob in my pocket, and the key fob is very touch sensitive. All the buttons in this vehicle are very touch sensitive. You don't even barely have to touch them and they'll change. It's a little too sensitive for my liking, but especially on the key fob, because if I keep the key fob in my pocket and I get out and hit those bolster seats 2 times this week, the full alarm went off in the car, and that's kind of annoying. Some of the pluses I really do like about this hatchback is that it's easy to access the automatic start-stop override. I love the easy integration with Apple CarPlay, and I also love those ambient color choices. Nice to play around with those. So check out the 2025 Volkswagen Golf GTI 2.0 liter turbo. It's a fun car to drive, nice and compact, it's good fuel mileage, and it has ChatGPT.